Today I'll be showing you around the Oceanic 143 built by Canados. And with the builder today, he'll be showing us around. And this is a 40-meter expedition style yacht. Let me show you around.
Welcome to the Oceanic 143, built in Rome, Italy. This is a new concept of ocean-going expedition boats. All expedition boats on the market are boats that cruise 9 to 10 knots. This is a boat that can cruise 20, 22 knots.
Wow.
And top 26 with exceptional, really exceptional. We have a huge aft deck. We have a gym on the back that can be used as a toy garage to store all sort of toys, sea bobs, jacuzzi, sun pads, fire pit, lounge. We have a furniture in the center that we're using tonight for a party, but you have two big screen TV, one for the lounge, one for the dining. When we do a party, we have like 80, 90 people.
Jesus.
The deck are so huge. This is a dining room. You can sit comfortably 12, 14 people, which is exceptional for a 143-foot boat. Huge bar to entertain your guests, and all Italian built in Rome. We're the only shipyard in Rome. So if you want to step in, so you see here it's typical Italian decoration, but the whole concept of the boat is to leave the sea. So we have huge floor-to-ceiling windows, so anywhere you are, you see the environment. Apart from the performances, this boat has a very specific design. The entire top deck is a private deck for the owner. So an owner who has kids or guests can have a lot of privacy up there, if you want to follow me. So this is the owner's deck. You have a private terrace in the front, so whenever the owner is in a marina, he wants privacy, he can stay in the front, have his coffee or his lunch. And the fact the owner's deck is that high and it's the top deck, when the boat is on the wave even at 23, 24 knots, you have 52 decibels. You can sleep. Wardrobe here, walk-in, bathroom with all glass shower, and another private terrace here. So you're at the dock in any marina in the Bahamas, in the Caribbean, he can have his privacy here, have his wife, his kids, no one sees him. Neither from the dock, neither the crew, because the wheelhouse is down below, so the crew cannot see them.
So how did you get into super yachting?
Well, the shipyard is an old shipyard. It was started in 1946. And since 1946, we've launched probably close to 1,000 boats.
Wow.
So that's our bigger boat now. We're building a 46 meter, this is 43 meter. So here you see it's all open space. And this is an extension, natural extension to the owner's deck. So the owner can have lunch, breakfast here. He's on his own. When you have the awnings, no one sees him here too.
Who do you say is the ideal candidate or buyer for a boat like this?
There's no rules. We have clients from Eastern Europe, we have French clients, we have Italians, we have Spanish, lots of Americans, Middle East. There's no typical profile. The client who's gonna buy that boat is a client who loves the sea. It's not a guy that necessarily wants to show off. It's a guy that wants to be able to, he's an active guy, so he cannot run a boat all day at 8 knots because he doesn't have the time. He sends the boat to destination, flies to destination, jumps on the boat, it goes from a marina to another marina quickly, or from an island to another island. We can go on the sun deck if you wish. Here the client has a fantastic view. There's a bar for entertaining, and here a big steam room for 6 or 8 people.
Another type of party in here with a beautiful view.
You can run your boat at like 25 knots, have a steam bus, and still watch the wave.
That's unique, especially on the sun deck, having a steam room, sauna.
Exactly, and there's a sand pad here, so people can enjoy it. It's very protected from the wind.
How would you describe the style of this vessel?
This type of yacht is called expedition. The only difference is that most expedition, they are long range, which is the case because at 8 knots, this boat has over 5,000 nautical miles range. So it can go transatlantic. You can go to the Caribbean and come back without refueling. But this one has the particularity that it's almost 3 times faster than any other expedition. The reason is power, and composite construction. This is all high-tech composite. All the superstructure you see here is Kevlar. I mean, the impact resistance of this material is about 4 to 5 times stronger than steel for the same thickness. It's flexible and it's a composite material.
Right.
And the resistance is incredible. You're a lot lighter, you're a lot faster, you burn a lot less fuel. So all together, and this is something we learn on the race course. I mean, we do boats in carbon fiber, and when you see the impact the boat can take in the turns 3, 4G, I mean, you realize that we gotta run towards new technology. We cannot keep on building steel yachts like they were building the Titanic 100 years ago. Welcome to our galley. This galley was produced by Bofi. Bofi is a very famous Italian kitchen maker. Here the chef will cook, or sometimes we have clients, they love to cook themselves. So welcome to the wheelhouse. This is a very high-tech wheelhouse. All the screens you see here are made by a company in Germany called Boning. Everything is integrated. Any element of the boat can be controlled from these screens. You have all the controls, navigation to go across the Atlantic or go to the Caribbean. And again, this boat, as I told you, is an expedition concept because it's very fast. The superstructure is very far forward, so the crew has mitigation seats. So even if it's rough, the crew won't get tired so quick because of the swell or rough weather.
Amazing.
So you see very wide passageways, very wide corridors.
High ceilings.
That's an important thing too. When you run a boat at sea and it's rough, you want to have space to move. So here you have 2 guest cabins or kids cabin, huge windows. So when you run the boat, you're in your bed, you can watch the water and see the waves. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And also it gives you a lot of natural light inside. Sam, if you look in the shower, we have 4 nice portholes.
Nice size shower as well.
And here we have 2 VIPs. Again, the beauty of that boat is that because of that concept, the engines are completely on the back of the boat and you have 3 structural bulkhead before getting here. That boat at 20 knots, you have 56 decibels in the cabin, which is almost total silence.
So you really thought about every detail, from noise reduction to...
That's people are buying a boat like that, they want comfort. And comfort is silence. Is silence, zero vibration, no noise. I mean, and again, think about it. You're in the Caribbean, you work all year round. People who buy that boat have big responsibilities. When they're on the boat, they need to relax, they need to rest. You can sleep in your bed at 20 knots. That's exceptional. VIP, naturally, bathroom is nicer. If you look at the shower, it's all Brazilian marble.
And what are other unique features about these cabins?
The volume. All expedition boat, the engine room is in the center of the boat, so you lose a lot of space. Basically here in a 43 meter, you have cabins here, VIP cabins, that are the kind of cabins in terms of volume dimensions that you usually find on a 52, 55 meter boat. So the entire concept is not only design interesting, it is also technically interesting because the engine room is pushed back completely to the transom on the back of the boat, and it gives you a lot of volume inside on the lower deck. This is a tender garage, or most probably people buying a boat like that will have what they call a chase boat or a tow tender, so a much bigger tender they tow behind the boat, and this will be used to store all the toys, jet skis, sea bobs.
Storage space, huh?
Yes. And this is a 2-ton crane capacity, and all the side of the boat opens up. So here you have another sun buffer before the accommodations. The boat is built commercial. So we can either sell it to a client, a private client who will use it privately, or a client who would use it commercially to do charter. So if you do charter, depending on the flags, you need an engineer on board. So here you have a desk for an engineer, and he has a monitor here where he can control any technical equipment of the boat. We have 2 water makers, 500 liter per hour. You see the electricity, it's quite impressive. And from here, it has access to all important things.
What are we looking at over here? You got 3 engines?
3 engine, 2,400 horsepower each, which is also one of the reasons why for the performance. We have 3 power generator, 2 100 kilowatt and a 50 kilowatt. The entire boat can be run on the 50 kilowatt at night, so it's quieter. But you see now we have a 100 kilowatt generator running and we can talk. So everything is made for the people to enjoy. This platform where we stand is what we call a transformer. So it slides out, goes under the water or go to the level of the dock, and you have stairs. And here you have an air-conditioned gym.
Look at that, nice little beach club slash gym.
And not only that, because not everybody is fan of gym, these 2 platforms are elevators, hydraulic elevators that come to the level of the platform. So you can store like 2 jet skis or more toys.
Okay.
And that's where people would spend a lot of time during the day with the AC on, some seats, the kids playing with the jet skis, with the sea bobs. I mean, again, that's a boat to go at sea. That's not a boat to stay in the marina.
No, absolutely not. Built for a purpose.
Exactly, exactly. And for a knowledgeable owner.
So that's been a great tour. Thank you so much to Michel and IYC for giving us access to this boat today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
Great to meet you.
Thanks for your visit.